Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Dave and thanks for joining me. Today I was going to talk about two things. I was going to talk about GVM. I was going to explain it a little bit for those who don't really understand it. And I was going to talk about rubbish in campgrounds, which seems to be quite a hot topic at this current state of time. However, I've come to Bunyip to go to a campground and they're burning off, so I can't do that. So I'm going to have to skip the campground one for now and do the GVM. GVM explained. Do you understand GVM? Here's everything you ever wanted to know about gross vehicle mass, but I've always been afraid to ask. I've got a bit of an audience with two cows watching me. I'm just across the road there. I'll show them in a minute. Gross vehicle mass is a term used by the automotive industry to refer, I'm reading from a script, to refer to the maximum permissible weight of the vehicle when fully loaded. This includes the weight of the vehicle itself, any passengers, cargo, fuel or any other equipment or accessories that may be on board. The GVM is determined by the vehicle's manufacturer and is typically found in the vehicle's documentation. Now I touched on this last time. It's in the handbook. And it's in the handbook under section 10. Towing. It's at 10.2 loading the vehicle, and this covers towing, which we're going to cover in a minute. So GVM, the gross vehicle mass, is the total weight that the vehicle is allowed to weigh when fully loaded. This must include luggage, passengers, a full tank of fuel and a tow bar load. The maximum allowable GVM for short wheelbase models is 2,500 kilograms or 2,600 kilograms for long wheelbase models. So the long wheelbase Jackaroo GVM is 2,600 kilograms. Curb weight. The curb weight of with a manual transmission is 1,955 kilograms. That is the weight of the vehicle with a full tank of fuel, liquids and everything, but nothing else. Just everything filled up and just the vehicle. The curb weight with an automatic transmission is 1,975 kilograms, 20 kilograms more. Cargo capacity is the GVM minus the curb weight. Therefore, 2,600 minus 1975 gives me 625 kilograms, including people, everything. So what does this mean in the real world? The GVM is an important safety consideration as it determines the maximum weight that the vehicle's suspension, brake can support. The GVM is typically higher for larger, more robust vehicles such as trucks and buses, and lower for smaller, lighter vehicles such as cars and vans. Please note that GVM is sometimes referred to as GVW, or gross vehicle weight. It's crucial for vehicle operators and owners to be aware of the GVM, as it is illegal to operate a vehicle that exceeds its GVM. And we've all done it, trust me. Overloading a vehicle can cause increased wear and tear on the tyres, suspension and brakes, and can also make the vehicle more difficult to control and more prone to accidents. Additionally, overloading can also result in fines and penalties, as well as avoiding the vehicle's insurance coverage and warranty if applicable. Well, I aren't worried about warranty, that's for certain. When loading a vehicle, it is essential to ensure that the weight of the load does not exceed the GVM. This can be done using a weighbridge. It is also important to distribute the load evenly across the vehicle and ensure that it is stable and easy to control. When you buy a standard vehicle, it will have a curb weight of, and in my case, 1,975 kilograms. Full tank of fuel, curb weight 1975. The manufacturer has set the GVM to 2,600. The first thing that I did to my car was fit wheels and tyres. So in theory I needed to weigh a standard tyre and wheel, and then weigh the new wheel and tyre. Then I needed to adjust the GVM to suit. For example, if my original wheel weighed 45 kilograms and I replaced the tyre and it now weighed 47 kilograms, I need to look at the difference. Now it's not a lot here, but it all adds up. 2 kilograms per wheel times 5, don't forget the spare wheel, gives me 10 kilograms. So a new carrying capacity is 615 kilograms because I have changed the overall weight of the vehicle. The vehicle now weighs more. I then added a bull bar and spotlight. I moved the front bumper, so the weight of that is now taken off, and then the weight of the new equipment added on. So hypothetically, let's say I added 55 kilograms in total. So that's say 20 kilograms off for the bumper are removed, but I added 75, so it's down to 55. So I'm now carrying capacity is now reduced to 560 kilograms because they are part of the car. Then I fitted 2 drawers, an auxiliary battery and charger and inverter in the back. They all weigh together about 90 kilograms. I removed the rear seats, which are heavy, and improved my load capacity around about 50 kilograms. So I'm now around 460 available. It is easy to forget what you added too. I forgot about the winch, which is a further reduction of 27 kilograms, and if you include the additional cabling and switches, I'd say it's 30 kilograms, just for argument's sake. Fit a fridge, fit the drawers, fill the drawers with gear, and then add camping gear, spares and recovery gear, and your partner, and your 430 kilograms is gone. I can tell you that right now. If you think back to a standard car, put in 4 adult passengers and a driver plus luggage, and you're at your GVM immediately. Especially if you have bigger families, say all adults. For example, if I was to take my kids out, they're all adults and they're all fully grown. So you've got, in effect, around about 450 kilograms in just in people. If you take like luggage to go on a holiday somewhere, and they all take 50 kilograms each, that's 650 kilograms. I mean, it's so easy to go over. Now, I'm not doing this to put a downer on people's travelling and camping and things like that, but in reality, if you go into Northern Territories or Queensland or somewhere like that, you're likely to come across the police doing checks. I know for a fact that they're checking caravans and cars on a regular basis on the school holiday times. And we'll talk about pulling trailers and caravans in a minute. In fact, let's talk about it now. Towing a trailer. When you tow a trailer, you've got further considerations. You've got GVM, GTM, GCM, and TBD. Now, if you don't know what they mean, GVM is obviously gross vehicle mass. That's the weight of your vehicle. GTM is a cross-trailer mass, which is the maximum axle load that your trailer will carry as specified by the manufacturer. So if it's a trailer, it'll have a weight limit. If it's a caravan, it'll have a weight limit. Any trailer has a weight limit. GCM is the gross combined mass of both the trailer and the towing vehicle. It is the maximum weight allowed for your vehicle and trailer combined as specified by the tow vehicle's manufacturer. So they will have somewhere in here a GCM. I'll have a look for that in a sec. And then you've got TBD. TBD is tow ball download, which is the maximum weight that can be applied to your tow ball. Now, a lot of people don't think of tow balls having a maximum weight, but they do. Be very careful. This is a warning. Australian law enforcement are now weighing vehicles and trailers, and you'll be fined if you're overweight. There's also the possibility that your insurance will become invalid if you're overweight and have an accident. Regardless of the manufacturer's specifications, it all comes down to the actual weights of vehicles. For example, if you have a curb weight of 2,500 kilograms, right, so that's a bigger truck than this. The GVM of 3,500 kilograms, probably a ute, probably something like a Dodge Ram ute or something like that. A GCM of 5,000 kilograms, that's the trailer and the car. If you then load up your vehicle with 750 kilograms of luggage, and trust me, that's not hard to do, your vehicle now weighs 3,250, which is within the GVM. However, the trailer can now only weigh 1,750 kilograms to meet the GCM. Both vehicles, trailer and towing vehicle, including all of the luggage, water, fuel, can only weigh a maximum of 5,000 kilograms regardless of what order they're in. In reality, the more your vehicle weighs, the lighter the trailer must be, and vice versa. The lighter the vehicle, the heavier the trailer can be, but up to and no more the maximum towing capacity. So if you've got 2,000 kilograms, you can't have a trailer over 2,000 kilograms anyway. So that's something to consider. So let's get out of this ant-ridden floor, get back in the car, and see if we can find this GCM information. I'll have a look, make sure I've got no bull ants on me before I go any further. Lovely. Right, let's have a look in the manual. If you've got one of these manuals, it's section 10, towing. The towing capacity. You may tow up to 750 kilograms without trailer braking. When towing 750 to 2,000 kilograms, the trailer must have at least an overrun trailer brake. If towing over 2,000 kilograms up to the maximum allowable mass of 2,500 kilograms, the trailer must be fitted with driver-actuated brakes operating on all wheels, which includes breakaway operation in an emergency. Here's an interesting point that probably nobody ever discusses. If you tow a trailer at an altitude of more than 1,000 meters above sea level, reduce the maximum trailer weight by 10% of the GVM. For every increase of 1,000 meters above sea level, this is the result of the decrease in engine performance owing to the decrease in atmospheric pressure. What they're saying is for every 1,000 meters you climb, you must reduce your overall weight by 10% of your vehicle, towing vehicle. Let's see if we can find this GCM figure. I've got curb mass and GVM. Here we go. GCM is the maximum allowable combined weight of a vehicle with passengers, luggage and fuel tank, plus the weight of the packed trailer. The maximum allowable GCM for a short wheelbase model is 5,000 kilograms, or 5,100 kilograms for the long wheelbase model. That isn't bad. That's not bad at all. There's a page on towing precautions. We don't need to read that because we're not towing. There you go. There's there's a thing here on tow bar ball load. The tow ball load must not exceed 100 kilograms, or 10% of the packed trailer weight, whichever is the least, and can be adjusted by correctly packing the contents in the trailer. If the ball load is too light or too heavy, the steering and handling of the vehicle will be affected. The vehicle and trailer should remain horizontal, and this not be achieved through the better load of distribution. The load equalizer hitch should be used. So 100 kilograms is your tow ball downforce. That is what it should be. Now you've got to remember that 100 kilograms of tow ball downforce comes off your GVM, because your GVM is your overall vehicle weight. Anything pushing down on the back of the vehicle is classed as part of that GVM. So that 100 kilograms comes off your GVM. Bear that in mind. You've got 100 kilograms less. Obviously, you can pack things into your trailer. If your trailer is say 1,000 kilograms, then you've got up to 2,500 kilograms to be able to pack it up. But bearing in mind that you must deduct whatever's up to the GVM on your vehicle. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Unless you have any questions, which you can put in the comments below, I think we're done with GVM. I did want to do campground rubbish video, but obviously if I can't get to a campground and there aren't that many near us, that's why I came to Bunyip, I can't really do the video. But if I can find one, I'll still do the video. If I don't get to do the video in the meantime, just bear in mind that I'm thinking of having some Jackaroo channel bags made up with labels on, so that we can hand them out to members and sell additional ones for a small fee, maybe $1 or so. People can pick up rubbish and they know it's us that's done it, and we're making a difference then. If we go camping and we put Jackaroo bags out, then they know it's us and we'll get smarty points. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you got something from the GVM tutorial thing there. If not, please make a comment below and tell me about what you do want to do. I know that one person wants to do roof racks, and person has asked about purchasing OEM spares and aftermarket spares and things like that. I've passed on information to those people. If you have a personal message, you can find the channel's email address in the about page. I think it's jackaroochannel1@gmail.com. Email me on there if it's personal, and I'll keep it personal with you. If not, just make a comment and I'll respond to you. So remember to like and subscribe. We're now on 211 subscribers. Let's try and get it to 250. Thank you very much, and I'll see you out there.